What's going on, folks? This is Cam Hillier from Miller's RV in Baton Rouge, and I am standing in front of the all-new Winnebago Micro Minnie FLX 2108DS. This is one of the coolest products on the market right now. Let's check it out. Alright, so before we check out this Flex, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and look, I always say this, but leave comments on this video. Alright, we want to know what you think of it, if I did good or bad, and then with this video more than any other video, let me know what you think. This Flex is my favorite product that's out on the market right now, so let's check it out. Alright, so first thing that you notice on the Flex, new logo. So you're going to notice as far as like your sizing, all the colors inside, a lot of things in this Micro Minnie Flex are pretty similar to the original Micro Minnie. So like I said, same color, very similar floor plans, just a couple key differences in between the walls in the technology. So just to touch on some of the basics that are again on the Micro Minnie as well. So we've got our magnetic latch on our passenger storage here. We have our 4-point stabilizer jacks. So they're all individually controlled, super easy. We extend them and we raise them, easy as that. On the outside, we've got an electric awning with LED lights underneath, of course. We've got outdoor speakers also. Now we've got hookups out here for a TV. We've got the cable hookups there, the 110 hookups, hookup for an external hose, and your fresh water fill there. So like I said, on the outside, it looks pretty similar to the Micro Minnie, except for this awesome new Flex logo that they have. But the key differences of this Flex are going to be in between the walls, your technology, and then some of the standout features that they have inside. So before we go inside, I want to mention that we have the all-terrain Goodyear tires on this. One, they look awesome. Two, they're super functional. Also, they're already pre-wired for the Lippert tire link components, so that makes it easy. Just plug and play with that. Underneath here, we've got the LP Quick Connect. So personally, I like it whenever you have the Quick Connect over the outdoor kitchen. Outdoor kitchens they're nice, and a lot of floor plans, they work really well. For the way that I camp, I don't want to be stuck with whatever size grill the manufacturer thought was necessary for me. I have a lot of friends, we like to cook a lot of meat, so what we'll do is use this external hookup and we can use whatever size grill we want. We're not limited to that small grill. I prefer that, so I love that this Micro Minnie includes that. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, we have the 290 watt solar panels up top with the access ladder in the back so you can do all your roof maintenance and stuff like that. Now, we're not going to sit on top of the roof like Talladega, but let's go check out some of these cool features inside. Alright, so now standing inside this Micro Minnie Flex, at approach, it looks the same as the regular Micro Minnie, and that is true. Most stuff at eye looks the same. Now, the key differences, again, that I mentioned outside are in between the walls, on the roof. It's the technology differences. So, right when you walk in the door to your left, we've got our control panel. Whenever I do my walkthroughs with my customers, I explain this is our base of operations right there. There, and then our Truma panel here. But that is going to have your solar controller. It's going to have your Xantrex controller for your 3000 watt inverter. It's going to have the slide controls, the awning controls, all your levels monitors right there. So that's our basis of control. Familiarize yourself with that. Familiarize yourself with the Truma, and you're going to have no problem with this thing. Now, some of the cool technology that they have on this, you've got your 3-burner gas stove on this. Now, they've added an extra safety feature in the new Suburban stovetops for this year. So, of course, you have your propane detector. And you know, most of us have a pretty decent nose so we can smell when propane's coming. But they added an additional safety feature that it makes me more comfortable. It makes me, you know, I feel like my customers are going to be a lot safer with this. Even though it's something small, it's something that makes a big difference to me. So when your burners are turned, this is new, when any of them are turned, it lights up red. An additional safety feature that makes you a little bit more comfortable, makes you kind of feel a little safer while you're in here. Now, behind me, we've got the 12-volt compressor-driven RV refrigerator. So this is different than your heat absorption refrigerators that are in a lot of previous year model RVs and trailers. So the compressor-driven, it cools a lot quicker. So we can freeze ice cream in 45 minutes to an hour, just like that. Also, we've got our microwave. Now again, on this, that microwave is running off of our inverter. We don't have to be plugged in. 320 amp hour lithium battery. So microwaves run off that. The refrigerator is running off of that. This Truma Aventa will run off of that. So I forgot to mention, this is all new cutting edge Truma Aventa air conditioning. So your standard RV AC, depending on the size, at start can pull anywhere from 11.5 to 14 amps. This AC pulls less than 5. So not only is it more energy efficient, It's quieter. It's also a smart AC, so you can control this AC from the Truma app on your phone. You control your hot water heater and your furnace from the phone. It's all super easy to use, touch of the finger, very, very simple stuff. Now in our sink here, we've got a super deep sink with sink covers, and again, even we've actually got, for our burners, we have the covers that flip over that, so added countertop space. Now they didn't forget that you're going to want even more. In a 21-foot trailer, you're pretty limited on where you can cook, clean, make food, stuff like that. So they added a flip-up extender on the edge of this countertop that adds a good 16 inches or so to the countertop space. It's fantastic. Also, I love that they've got all the deep cabinets below, so that's right on par with the typical Micro Minis. But to my left, this 2108DS is fitted with the dinette option. So you can also order it with a couch that has little, similar to the tables that they're using in a lot of the motorized units, just little flip out tables that will mount right there. But this, with our dinette, it'll fold down, make a bed. Also, we've got storage underneath both of those. Really fantastic way to store stuff, also to, you know, eat. It's just comfortable, it's easy. So to my left behind me, we've got the TV with our entertainment system. So we've got indoor speakers, outdoor speakers, we've got wireless phone charging, again similar to the Micro Mini. With our radio here, we can do Bluetooth, auxiliary, DVD, we can do whatever we want. Now let's move into the back. We'll show you the Truma control panel, touch on that briefly, and then we'll show you the all-new shower miser feature. So let's check that out. Okay, so before I touch on the bathroom, and probably my favorite feature on this, just to mention this Truma control panel. So again, your control panel's up there and control panel here. Basis operations. Familiarize yourself with these two things and you're pretty much set. So from this Truma system, in previous years from Truma, you control like furnace and water heater. On this, since we have the new Truma Aventa AC, you control furnace, AC, hot water heater. It's all just a turn of a button and click. It's super, super simple. Again, you can get an app on your phone to control it too, but if not, this is all very, very user-friendly. Control everything from here. Now, it even has, with the newest model of this Truma, it even has a feature where you can set a temperature that you want it to be at, and let's just say like you want it to be at like 68 degrees. If the temperature drops in the middle of the night, it'll run the heater to keep it at 68. They haven't had that in the past. I don't really know of many RVs that do have that, so that's a fantastic feature that makes you super comfortable, makes it feel very homey. Now we're gonna move into the bathroom area where I can show you the all-new shower miser. So now I'm inside of the shower in the 2108DS Micro Minnie FLX. First thing you notice, very roomy here. I've got tons of elbow room. It's plenty tall for me. Now what they do is the top rod of this shower curtain is actually bowed, so it bows out and then gets narrower at the bottom. So it gives you plenty of elbow room, you know, both side to side and north to, you know, east to west and north to south as well. Now this is a rubber shower enclosure, so it's not the curtain where sometimes, you know, if you're using the shower head, you can spray water and it can come out the bottom. Since this is an enclosure, the water just comes back in here. No worries about getting the floor wet. Now across from us, behind the camera, we have deep like closet space. So you can put, you know, they have some hanging rods where you can hang clothes in there. Also, you can put towels. I mean, what you can put in there is actually crazy. I mean, it's super tall, very deep, and they have another compartment below it that's a little bit, you know, shorter, but again, super deep. So you can put tons of towels in there, sheets. Even if you have like overflow stuff from in the main living area, you've got plenty of space to put it in there. Again, our vanity, we've got a nice mirror with our sink. We've got a vent here with the electric fan. Obviously that helps whenever you shower, it gets steamy, you can just air that thing out. My favorite feature in this Micro Minnie FLX is the all-new shower miser system. So the shower miser is fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I haven't seen anything like this on a travel trailer ever before. It's very similar to what Winnebago uses in their Travados and their Solus. So even when you take a shower at home, what happens? You turn on the water and you've got to wait for the water to get hot, right? So at your house, it's not as big of a deal because you're hooked into city water and it's not like you're going to run out of water itself. Now with this, you know, we've got a 25-gallon fresh water tank and we've got a 31-gallon fresh water tank and only a 25-gallon gray water tank. That's limited space, especially when we're not at a campground, when we're boondocking. We want to conserve as much resources as we can. So with this, we don't have to turn on our water and wait for the water to get hot and waste all that water, flush it down the gray tank. Instead, we twist our knob on the shower miser, activate that, turn on our hot water and our cold water, and it takes some time to get hot. Once it gets hot, they have a little plastic valve here, a little plastic 90-degree elbow. Now it's blue right now. Once it gets hot, it turns pinstripe, so it gets blue and white, so you can tell that it's hot. Then once you do there, you just twist the knob back, hot water, just like that. There's no wasted water, keeps you out camping for longer. The shower miser is such a cool feature. I'm so happy that they've kind of integrated this into the travel trailer market. All right, so now we're just about wrapped up with this video. You've seen everything you need to see. Oh wait, the bed. Where's the bed? So behind me on this 2108DS, it's got the same thing as the Micro Minnie. We have the Murphy bed here. So couch for whenever we're in the daytime, just lounging. It's a rainy day, we're gonna hang out inside. But when we're ready to sleep, flip up like that, pull our Murphy bed down, adjust our little two-piece mattress, and voila, you can use the couch space whenever it's rainy day, or if you just want to hang out inside, watch TV. But when not, you've got all that bed space. Now we've got a 110 plug on either side. We've also got 12-volt plugs on either side. Now remember, those 110 plugs are hot, even right now on the sales lot. That 320 amp hour lithium battery keeps the microwave going, keeps this Truma Aventa going. I mean, you can't even hear it right now, it's so quiet. Now, again, this battery is cutting edge technology. Lithionics warranties this battery for 8 years. It's got a life expectancy of 10 years, but they warranty it for 8. I mean, that is just, wow. I mean, this thing is, it's steps and steps and steps and steps above or ahead of everyone else. I mean, Winnebago shows us time and time again why they are the industry leaders, why they are the best. I mean, the functionality of everything is fantastic. The quality is second to none. They show us why their innovations set them apart from everyone else. So as we see Winnebago cut into this lithium sector in the travel trailer market, keep an eye out because other manufacturers will try to copy and try to do that. But I encourage you, check out one of these, watch any of our other videos on the Micro Minis. They do things better than everyone else. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this flex as much as I do. This is my favorite travel trailer product on the market right now, hands down. So look, if you got any questions, let us know. As always, we appreciate you guys. Enjoy the journey.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know if you have other questions you want to answer. And if you have nothing else to do, watch one of these videos here. Subscribe so you know when more are coming out. Have a great day and enjoy the journey.